Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. What is the difference between advice and advise? Because advice and advise are words that sound alike or similar, they are often confused. Now, here are some tips on telling them apart. Advice. A-D-V-I-C-E. Advice with a C is a noun. Remember, a noun refers to a thing, a person, an animal, a place, a quality, an idea, or an action. Advice is defined as an opinion that someone offers you about what you should do or how you should act in a particular situation. In other words, counsel given to, an opinion or suggestion worth following. Similar words include information, consultation, guidance, instruction, encouragement, suggestion, tip. Advice is an uncountable noun, so we often use piece to say a piece of advice. Don't talk about advices or an advice. If you give someone advice, you tell them what you think they should do. When spoken, advice rhymes with ice. Examples of sentences using advice are: take my advice, don't bother. She promised to follow his advice. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? Could I give you one last piece of advice? It is best to get legal advice from your lawyer before you take any legal action. The blog gives good advice for first home buyers. Advise. A-D-V-I-S-E. Advise with an S is a verb. Remember, verbs are words that show action, occurrence, or state of being. Advise is defined as the act of giving someone advice. In other words, offering an opinion or recommendation as a guide to action, conduct, etc. If you say to someone, I advise you to, you are telling them that you think they should do it. If you advise someone to do something, you say that you think they should do it. Similar words include counsel, recommend, caution, direct, encourage, instruct, preach, urge. When spoken, advise rhymes with realize. Be careful. Don't use advise without an object. Don't say, for example, he advised to leave as quickly as possible. If you don't want to say who is receiving the advice, you say, for example, his advice was to leave as quickly as possible. Diego's advice was to wait until the morning. Examples of sentences using advise are: he advised her to see a doctor. The operation will be tiring, so I advise you to get some rest. Mary advised me to stop taking the medicine, as it does more harm than good. Please advise her to stop smoking, as she refuses to listen to me. My teacher advised us to revise our subjects regularly. I advise my customers to sample the cookies before they buy them. In recapping, remember to keep in mind the main difference between these similar words. The main difference between advice and advise is that advise, with an S, is a verb, which means to recommend, or to give information to someone. On the other hand, advice, with a C, is a noun, an opinion or recommendation offered as a guide to action. That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers.